All right, guys, it's been a minute. Welcome to a new day. Spirit Child 1723. We're going to break in a couple decks I haven't used all that much for a minute. They're still stiff, but they're John Holland's Psychic Tarot, and then this one I believe he calls Tarot of the Heart. This one feels like it has enough cards to be a tarot deck. This one here, I don't know, it's probably only 55 cards or something like that. Anyways, 3/18/24 was important for me. That's 24 years of not using any substances. And it's definitely only through my higher power's grace, mercy, you know. I did the work and I showed up, but I couldn't stop that beast. All right, we are doing Earth signs for the first 2 weeks of April. My schedule's jam-packed with stuff. I'm overwhelmed, and till April 6th, there's no relief in sight. So we're, if you're new, welcome. Those of you returning, appreciate it. Thank you. Please interact with the channel when you feel compelled. I'm going to try to, like I said, once we get on the other side of April 6th and I finish this last class, I'll have a little more freedom with my time. All right, so the first card out, we're doing Earth signs. First 2 weeks of March is Firm Foundation. All right, they're showing the base chakra from the backside. And this guy's standing in front of a mountain. You know, that's one way. It can be your fears, right? About material stuff, you know, the basic needs, food, clothing, shelter. And the other way it could be, you know, feeling good, you know, that you don't have those fears. You're doing all right, you know, and money's coming in and you feel grounded and stable, you know. Look like this guy's just taking time reflecting, you know. I don't see the mountain as a challenge or anything. It just seems to be out in nature, grounded, and the tensions on the heart chakra. I didn't even see, Firm Foundation. Okay. All right, Earth signs. All right, Destiny card. Okay. Well, they're showing many aspects of the same person, you know, which we all have. This could be, you know, opportunities. This could be the energy around exploring different aspects of yourself. Either that or picking up, you know, soul fragments and kind of bring them back together, you know. There's a yellowish white light, you know, which is connection to spirit through her crown chakra, or possibly a little bit above, which would be the soul's, the next one would be the soul seat, you know. And then there's like two that are shadowed. You really can't see them, you know what I mean? And that could be spiritual aspects of the complete person. And, you know, John Holland says a lot of times, you know, we're a soul that comes along with a body, you know, not vice versa. But what I get here is somebody integrating different aspects of themselves. They're learning about themselves. They're on their journey. They're on their spiritual journey, Earth signs. All right, then we got financial and material changes. Okay. So there's a possibility that two of you are becoming a pair of some sort, or you combine forces with a partner, you know, which might lighten the load on some financial stuff. Might give you a little more freedom to travel, you know, explore things, take a little better vacations, take care of yourself a little better, you know, better, I don't know, clothing, better food. You know, there's always a, you know, influx of money coming in and out, you know. Now this is showing green, red, purple, blue. If we were to bring it into the chakras, that's the throat. I see purple as third eye. Some people see it as crown. This has your base and your sacral, which is red and orange. And then green is your heart. Green's your heart, So there's a mixture of stuff that, there's balance and the chakras are open. Somebody's on, kind of on point. And then we have another card to confirm this, what I was talking about, base chakra, firm foundation, from a physical 3D aspect, you're looking at clothing, food, shelter, transportation, right? But also it goes further than that. Because from a 5D standpoint, this is believing, you know what I mean? That the universe has you, or whoever you use for your higher power has got your back, Earth signs, All right, let's get into the psychic. I almost said psycho tarot. Some of you guys might have stalker energy. All right, let's see what Earth signs, first 2 weeks of March, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, we got a couple cards here. We got patience under firm foundation. And we got positive movement forward. I like these cards because they just got little one-liners on there, it's better for me. Triumph, success, number 1 card, starting a cycle. Now you get all kinds of stuff popping. Holy smokers. Wow. Energy exploded. I'll take the one I believe came out first. It's rest and rejuvenate underneath the base chakra. All right. 14 card, which is a 5. That's transformation for me. This is saying patience. I'm not sure what she has in her hand, but there's a little bit of magic pixie dust coming out of her hand here. It looks like they're deep into contemplation, waiting for their prayers to be answered, I guess. The next card under destiny vertically is positive. My tongue is tied, guys. Positive movement forward, right? So they're showing this person moving on in a boat. I wouldn't say it's like the Fool card, but this is more like, determined action. This is around desires and passions, and this is sort of like finding out what works, like making adjustments based on the results of what you tried. So, I know that guy in Minnow Pond always says, take what's working and double down on it, That's the type of energy that I get with this. You've made progress, but, the scope might be too wide, Look at the stuff that's brought results. Excuse me. That's my throat chakra. And, double down on it. Put effort into what's producing results, bringing you in the right direction. Then we have Triumph, success. These cards are pretty cool. I haven't been in this deck for a while. Almost looks like the Ace of Swords, right? I'll show you the card in a second, but it's weird. The hands coming out of the earth. So you've planted some seeds and they've grown. This is a new start. This is here, so this is around thought, you know what I mean? Mind. But really a beginning, of a cycle, a transformation, like they say, every journey begins with the first step, right? So this is kind of that energy that, you thought about something and it's coming into action, you know what I mean? You're starting to do it in the 3D world. And then I got rest and rejuvenate, which it's all green and grounded energy. This guy's out in the woods meditating, which is a great place, if you don't mind the bugs and everything. But there's 2 cards of kind of, waiting and being patient. This one says patient for your answers, to come, allowing spirit to talk to you, and it's hard. It's hard to unplug from all the media stuff. I have to go on periods of time, I got to force myself to get off the phone. And, you know, I don't listen to a lot of tarot readers, but there's a few I like to tap into. But I always kind of try to check on myself and see if I'm trying to escape or avoid something, you know. But sometimes it's good for me, you know what I mean? All right, you're the only one who knows if you're getting too toxified on that type of energy with the phone, you know. You can't be without your phone for 5 minutes without having a crisis, you know. You might need a little bit of a detox. All right, we got a few cards that jumped out here in romance. And we're Earth in the first 2 weeks of March. We got responsibilities and reveal. Some weird cards here. Let's see what else we got. This is the Message of Love Oracle deck. I actually like this one. I've bought some and I don't always connect with it, or sometimes there's some that are, 80% not, I just don't resonate with some. Holding back. Kind of like this one. I got it early on when I started doing this again. Let's see what else we got for you. Earth signs for the first 2 weeks of February. Unappreciated. All right, responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. And we had a card up in the top row. Said, financial and material changes. Now in this third horizontal row, I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So I don't see it as somebody like affirming this statement to themselves. I see it as, somebody pulling back a little bit, kind of just because of priorities, because what needs to be done in life, the duties we all have to do to have clean clothing and have food in the refrigerator and take care of loved ones, etc. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. So somebody holding back or somebody staying at a safe distance, earth signs, a person that's, on the perimeter of your energy, I don't know what the right word is. I was getting a word, and I don't think I'm not getting it right. This is somebody holding back, you know what I mean? Like middle-aged energy, but very, in this particular aspect, they're shy. I kind of get like, I don't know, person like kind of hugging themselves in their heart, and they feel for somebody, but they're not getting it out vocally. They're not expressing it. It's like their little secret, right? So I don't like the word crushing. I don't know, but I guess adults could be crushing the same way adolescents crush. I don't know. You guys have to help me out with that. Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So again, I'm saying this is somebody pulling back a little bit because of life responsibilities. I'm saying this is somebody, I can't get the right word out, guys. I keep wanting to say smidgen. And I'm messing up whatever Spirit's trying to give me. But like I said, it's kind of somebody giddy, you know what I mean? And they got a secret because they feel for you, you know what I mean? But they haven't expressed it. And then this is saying holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So, this is kind of giving out that vibe of, somebody in your work, possibly somebody in your social circle, hobby type thing, gym, even, someone that you might see when you pick up your coffee in the morning. They're really fond of you, but they haven't said a word, and they know that without action, it's not amounting to anything, and you're not picking it up telepathically. Or maybe you do know a little, but you want them to say something. And it says unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So, somebody kind of in their feelings. Might be a little bit of healing work that has to be done. So they're a little gun shy. They've been hurt like everyone else, It's kind of like, they're holding this flower, but that's kind of like, them being in touch with spirit, their spiritual body. All right, Earth signs, what are you doing to me here? Let's get a row. Let's try to get 3 from the romance angels. See what we got going on. Safe for you to love. I'm not going to read what's on the bottom of the card. These cards get used way too much. Free yourself. We're going to take one more for Earth signs. April 1st to 15th. Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys. A few videos I put out, there's no titles. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. I need my rest, too. All right. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and receive the highest energy of all. I said I wasn't going to read the bottom, but safe for you to love. So this is showing the female energy being kind of, leaning towards the Empress, but I wouldn't say Empress energy necessarily. The cherubs around, and there's, a knight-like figure here. They're talking about stuff. I don't know, that cherub's whispering something into the female's, up top near her head, So I would say it's a female energy that's a little recluse, a little covered up, I don't know if timid's the right word, but I'd say gun shy over shy. The guy's probably expressed himself, and she hasn't answered. And it says, free yourself. This is my unicorn. Thinks they're in a pen. They could just click their feet and be out of there. So it's sort of like one of the cards in the tarot where the lady's blindfolded, but the chains, the handcuffs are already been cut off. You know what I mean? We're the ones that put ourselves in mental prisons, right? So this guy could be all over the place, flying around, jumping around, visiting different realms, but they have the illusion of like they're stuck in this little cage that somebody put them in. So we don't want that for you guys. You want to be free, you want to explore, and then let go of control issues. So it's saying to kind of go the slow road, and again, like I said, I was getting it with someone around your work, Earth sign, that might have an interest in you, and that's not always a good combination, but it can't be overlooked altogether. If it's done right and it's done strategically, it doesn't have to mess up anything with work, This lady's kind of doing her thing, doing her chores, her daily, for that error that they're showing in this card and culture. She's getting water, she's got her kid nearby, and the guy seems to just be pondering and thinking and stuff. I don't know. Could be something there, there could be something there. They're saying to let it unfold naturally, I think the guy has interest, but there's a little bit of, they could be 2 different caliber of people, if I'm saying that right. All right. This deck went flying all over the place. We're going to take one card. I do need to use the guidebook, and on each card, it has a quote in 3 categories, right? One night stands, long-term relationships and breakups in family and friends. A lot of the people I don't know on these cards, so I'm probably going to open up the book if I feel compelled to read a little bit about it. But let's have one card for Earth. Oh, okay. This is... Huh. You have two cards that came out. All right, we're going to stick with the card on top, guys. We got Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde. So let's find out who the heck this is. If you made it this far in the video, please like, subscribe. I appreciate the new subscriptions and people checking out the channel. I dig it, man. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, Oscar Wilde was a poet and a playwright. Famed for his sharp wit and flamboyant style, his works include The Importance of Being Earnest and The Picture of Dorian Gray. In 1884, he married Constance Lloyd and had 2 sons with her. In 1881, he wrote The Happy Prince. Around 1891, he was introduced to Lord Alfred Douglas, with whom he fell in love. Homosexuality was illegal then, and in 1895, Wilde was arrested, charged with gross indecency, and sentenced to 2 years hard labor. He died not long after his release, alone and in poverty, in Paris. So, all right, that's who Oscar Wilde is, if anyone wants to research more. But more importantly, we're looking for the messages on this card. So underneath the category of one-night stands, earth signs, we have, I can resist everything except temptation. Again, underneath one-night stands, I can resist everything except temptation. Okay, so the next one is for long-term relationships and breakups. So they have that categorized together, long-term relationships and breakups, and that's a diamond. It said, hearts are made to be broken. Ooh. Okay, hearts are made to be broken. Well, I guess practice makes perfect. And then the last one's family and friends. Underneath the infinity symbol, true friends stab you in the front. Wow, this guy is a dirty character. I don't know. He in his shadow self, this Oscar Wilde. So that's what I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some value out of it. Please like, subscribe, hit the notifications. And I will put out another one for the 15th to the 30th. And that should bring me to the point where, I can get back to the signs if I choose to, or whatever. We'll see how it goes. Thanks. Have a good one.